Onestar is getting his own Super Edition. Fun. And they told us through this article on the website announcing a cover vote. So I'm going to talk briefly about the article itself, and then I'll jump into Super Edition predictions. So in this article, they say for the first time, they are, inviting us to vote on the cover for an upcoming release. It's for the first time ever! Wait, anyone else remember the Survivors cover vote? I do. That vote was technically held on warriorcats.com, so I think that's the first. Sorry, Onestar, despite your name, you can't be number one in everything. Title and plot description. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then they admit they made a mistake, that the 2022 Super Edition poll was actually a 2023 Super Edition poll. Onestar was already slotted for 2022, and we'll have to wait longer for Riverstar. This is a weird mistake for them to make, but I'm fine with it, I guess, because 10 months of production is not a lot of time for a 500-page book. A one-star book will be much easier to push out due to a lot of the plot lines already being laid out for him. Let's give the River Cat more time. Finally, we have the vote. We got two choices, blue or red. Well, okay. It looks more like cyan and orange to me. I made a couple edits of this cover to show what I think blue and red covers should actually look like. Both of these I would prefer to the actual choices because they're bold and sharp. But it's just colors we're talking. I don't feel too strongly. It looks like the votes are going to that dark cyan color, so that's what we'll probably get. Let's talk about what's important now. The book itself, Onestar's Confession. Follow the journey of Wing Clan leader Onestar from his apprentice days to his many moons leading his clan through battle, hardship, and the long journey to the Lake Territories, and the checkered legacy he left behind. So yeah, my prediction is that we're getting a rather safe Super Edition that would follow in the footsteps of Blue Star, Crooked Star, Yellowfang, and Leopard Star, where it's effectively a collection of short stories surrounding the events we know in Onestar's backstory, with a few extra bits sprinkled in. We know we're getting the Apprentice days. He barely shows up in Telstar's Revenge, so there will be some new content. I assume these chapters will have a similar role to those of Leopard Star's Honor. They should introduce vital characters such as Mudclaw, Telstar, and Smoke. But there's a big problem with including Onestar's Apprentice days. Here are the allegiances of Redtail's debt, which is about right before one kid is born, and here are the allegiances of Fire and Ice, which is about all the Wing Clan cats we know in the Prophecies Begin. There are a lot of cats to kill. I think they're probably going to handle this in the same way Leopard Star's Honor did, meaning 1, make the allegiances a total trash fire, 2, kill off a bunch of the cats close to Onestar for what will amount to cheap dramatic impact because they won't give us enough time to linger on the losses, and 3, randomly make some cats phase out of existence halfway through the book. I'm looking at you, Shimmerpelt, Leopard Star's adopted mother. I'm going to predict that One Paw gets bullied by Mudpaw and Tormpaw, because of course they would. But don't worry, I think his sister Ashpaw will jump in to defend him to create some extra character development for when he eventually makes her deputy. And unlike Leopard Star, who was written as always wanting to be leader, they are going to write Onestar into a I never want to be leader cat. They can play up the oh my gosh I didn't choose this stuff when Telstar makes him deputy. He even said he thought he was unworthy in Shattered Sky. So that will be the majority of the new content we get. But we can't forget about the old content. There is so much of Onestar's backstory to take from. I think the reason Onestar's Super Edition was pushed forward ahead of Riverstar was because the plot outline already exists. It's less work overall. We got him being driven out with Wing Clan and their eventual return, the big battle where they ally with Thunder Clan and Fire and Ice, the Blue Star drama, the Blood Clan drama, his forbidden romance with Smoke the Kitty Pat, the Great Journey, the Deputy and Mudclaw situation, the rivalry with Thunder Clan in the Battle of Eclipse, the Dark Forest drama, and most importantly, the Darktail drama. So out of this list of 10 things, what are we going to use? Being driven out and battling with Thunder Clan, I say yes. Firestar is going to be a big player, so we need a clear introduction for him. The Blue Star drama and Blood Clan drama I think is going to be skimmed over. We had too much of that covered by Leopard Star's Honor. It would be far too soon to repeat that story again. Forbidden Romance with Smoke and the resulting Darktail drama are both big yeses. The book title is One Star's Confession, a clear reference to that massive exposition dump he gave us in Shattered Sky. The Great Journey will be there, they literally say it will. Mudclaw drama is there for sure. I know we just had the graphic novel, but you can't avoid telling that story because we need it to explain why One Star became leader. Battle of Eclipse is another yes. They say One Star had a checkered legacy. It would be dumb to not reference his big moment of defying Firestar and trying to drive out another clan despite his clan knowing what it's like to be on the receiving end of being driven out. In my opinion, it defines his character far more than Darktail ever could. Dark Forest? I'm gonna say no. We already have the Mudclaw battle, and the Eclipse battle, and the Darktail battle. There's not enough room. I feel like including the Dark Forest would distract from One Star's story, as the Dark Forest battle isn't really about him. So that's the list. But there is one more piece to this puzzle. Whitetail. Effectively, the Night Cloud of One Star's Forbidden Romance story. She is One Star's apprentice who later became One Star's mate. This in itself is already going to make the fandom want to execute One Star, but add in the Smoke romance, which undoubtedly overlaps in some capacity, as Whitetail becoming pregnant and Smoke becoming pregnant both happen in the forest territory. Shattered Sky tells us One Star rejected Darktail and Smoke because clan life is so harsh and he didn't want them to face it. But what if that's all excuses and he just doesn't want poor baby Darktail to find out he was cheating on his mom? Ugh. I think I already hate One Star 7 months before the book even releases. I'd say chances are this love triangle will be the video I immediately make after reading the final book. And chances are, it will not be a happy one. So, to summarize, this is how I think the book will play out. One Star's apprentice days, he gets bullied, but feels better about himself when he meets Smoke and other kitty pets. Time skip. Wing Clan during Fire and Ice. Big time skip. Wing Clan during the New Prophecy. A love triangle between Whitetail, Smoke, and One Star is developed, but One Star's fear for his own reputation gives One Star the shove to abandon Smoke in favor of Whitetail, and the Great Journey and Whitetail expecting kits gives him that final push to abandon Smoke forever. Short time skip. One Star is named leader, and he whines to himself about how he doesn't deserve it. The 9 Lives ceremony and the battle with Mudclaw happen. Time skip. One Star rationalizes that defying and attacking Firestar will help him make up for his disloyalty with Smoke and make him a better leader. The battle happens without much results, and he feels worse about himself. Big time skip. The Darktail situation, including everything from Darktail's arrival to One Star's death. In the exclusive comic, will 100% be One Star facing StarClan, thinking they won't accept him, and then Tall Star being all, "No, you're so cool, One Star." And there we have it. We'll see how well this video ages in time. But until then, I fully believe the book will end up pretty similar to this outline. Alright, bye everyone!